Good afternoon. Good afternoon to participants of the Southern region. I, on behalf of AICT, I extend a warm welcome to each one of you who has joined us today for this webinar, organized as a part of ongoing series of sessions aimed at disseminating information and sensitizing our stakeholders, technical institutions, faculty members, administrations, students, about the various schemes and initiatives being undertaken by AICT. It's my privilege to welcome our distinguished dignitary, Honorable Member Secretary, Professor Shamarat Madam. Madam, your gracious presence today adds immense value to this session. Your galvanized presence always energizes all of us. Your insights and continued support to AICT mission have been invaluable, and we are grateful for to have with us. Distinguished participants, today's webinar has been organized with a very specific purpose in mind to bridge the gap between the policy and the practice to ensure that the many schemes, initiatives, and support mechanism designed by AICT reach every stakeholders in the technical education ecosystems in a clear and accessible manner. Over the course of the session, our esteemed dignitaries will receive the information from our bureau heads, will be sharing the insights on these schemes, their objectives, eligibility, and the process of engagements. With these remarks, I once again welcome you all, and I will invite each one of you, an Honorable Member Secretary Madam, for the virtual lamp lighting.
या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा.
Thank you. With this, I once again welcome and I respect Honorable Member Secretary Madam for her opening remark and kindly guide the institutions and motivate. Madam, over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone. All the heads of institutions, faculty members, my colleagues in AICT, very warm welcome to all of you to this very unique session. And what I would like to say is, I want to apologize that I have been late and I held up the webinar. But I think this is a very unique initiative which my colleagues have taken. Because mostly what our idea was that we have several schemes by which our institutions can benefit. Sorry.
Yes, sir. You are protocol.
Sorry, I'm in multiple meetings. And so what I would like to say is that AICT has several schemes which are both, for development of the institution, for the faculty, and for the students. And I must say that the southern zone has been very active, and most of the institutions in the southern region are already very aware of our schemes. Nevertheless, at the same time, we want to reach out to each and every one of the institutions, the faculty, and the students. And with this objective in mind, we decided on holding these series of webinars for all our regions. The basic idea was that the government has many schemes and all of you should benefit. So with these words, what you will see over the next few minutes or an hour or so is that all our bureaus which are handling different schemes will give you an overview of the various schemes that you can avail of, what are the eligibility criteria, what are the timelines for this application, and I request all of you to sensitize your students and your faculty also to apply for these schemes. We should have a very high outreach because when we did an assessment, we saw that although we have some resources to give, we are not having enough applicants. So we also want to understand from you what are the challenges that you are facing. So with these words, I welcome you all once again. Thank you for joining us. I hope you will benefit from this webinar. And if there is anything that you have questions after the webinar, please feel free to reach out to us, reach out to AICT, reach out to my various colleagues who will guide you through the process. Thank you very much. With these words, I will stop.
Thank you so much, madam. And we really feeling blessed that due to your continuous commitments, and it is a highly motivational things for us also, that despite your continuous engagements, you have got time to address our institutions and guide them. Now, I would like to request Professor Sunil Luthra, Director Training and Learning Bureau, for his presentation. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dattaji. Am I audible? Chat box पे check कर लेना. Yeah, thank you. Honorable Member Secretary Professor Shyamarath, my respected colleagues from AICTE and respected stakeholders from Southern region, very good afternoon to you. Myself, Professor Sunil Luthra, I am working Bureau Head Training and Learning Bureau. In this scheme, mainly we have schemes for faculty members and very few for students, which we want to, next slide please. We want to ensure that our quality education system is. Training and Learning Bureau is mainly responsible for faculty development, research, enhancement, faculty engagement, technical education in Indian languages and some other schemes. Target audience or scheme eligibility for most of the scheme, faculty members, if faculty related scheme, faculty members of AICTE approved institution, and if student, then student of AICTE approved institution. Next slide, please. These are few schemes which I want to discuss here today. Faculty development through ATAL Academy, then AICTE Vani, AICTE Industry Fellowship Program, QIP Program, AICTE QIP PG Program, then Research Promotion Scheme, Lab to Market, then AICTE Distinguished Professor Scheme, then AICTE IB/IP Scheme. These are all schemes for faculty members. Few schemes for student also, technical books and ecom portal, AICTE Smarthan internship portal and Parak portal. Few schemes are for. Now I will just give very brief each one of scheme, then we can discuss queries. Next slide please. ATAL Academy was established in 2018. It's for enhancing the capability of Indian technical education workforce, especially for faculty members. Objective of ATAL was to plan and help imparting quality education in the country. This is portal link is given below. Next slide, please. ATAL Academy mainly focus on faculty development in emerging areas, enhanced teaching skill, lifelong learning and technical competences. In ATAL Academy, we sponsor offline as well as online faculty development programs. Normally two type of program, basic and advanced programs. Basic as 1 week, advanced 2 week portal link is given atalacademy.aict.gov.in. Normally, we open for offline FDPs. We open in the month of March and it open till month of April. For offline, we open in the end of July or first week of August. From today, for online FDPs, we are opening portal today evening, and this will be open till 17th August. Next slide, please. Next, very important scheme and very interesting scheme, the Vani scheme, in which we are sponsoring to conduct seminar, conference, or workshop in emerging fields in 22 Indian scheduled languages. With this scheme, we want to ensure that the knowledge base or literature in Indian languages, so that the importance of regional language in education to ensure cultural continuity and provide education in the mother tongue. So we want to ensure with this scheme literature in Indian language. We want to ensure that. Next slide, please. This scheme aligns with the vision of NEP 2020 and Viksit Bharat 2047. We expanded it into 22 languages, and in last 2 years, we more than 20,000 plus beneficiaries of in this scheme. We sponsored 2 lakh rupee per event, and normally for this scheme we open portal in the April month and ends in May end or June first week. Portal is same atalacademy.aict-india.org. Next scheme, please. Yes, AICTE Industry Fellowship. This is very interesting scheme, which is strategic initiative by AICTE to bridge the gap between academia and industry. In this scheme, we want to immerse faculty in real world industrial environment for 6 months and 6 months or 1 year. We want to ensure enhanced faculty expertise, and we want to ensure student employability must increase with this scheme. Target audience are full-time regular faculty member of AICTE approved institution. Now we have 48 industry partners. Sorry, I had 42. 48 industry partners. Next slide, please. This is portal link is ifp.aict.gov.in. We open portal for 2 times in a year. First is in the mid or end of June month to July, and second we will open in the month of end of November or end of October or November month. Next please. Quality improvement program. This is upgrading. This scheme is related to upgrading qualification and capabilities of faculty member of degree and diploma institutions. This is one of the oldest scheme of AICTE. In addition to his or her salaries, they will get 9,000 rupees scholarship for master's program and 15,000 for PhD program. We have, next slide please. We have more than 100 centers, that is total QIP centers are 110. Most of the IITs, NITs, our all 4 NITers, triple IITs, IM. This is one of the oldest scheme, and total enrollment in this scheme is around 800. Currently enrollment is 800. Next. Here is the link. Normally we open this scheme in the month of March, start of the March, and this scheme is open for 45 days, around 15 to 30th May, depending upon the link opening. This is one time in a year. Every year 500 plus faculty member annually gain this advanced knowledge and research capabilities. Next slide. This is AICTE QIP PG certificate program. We started to rapidly upskill faculty from our core engineering and management disciplines in the emerging areas, so that allowing them to effectively teach new age technology courses. Target audience, full-time regular faculty of AICTE approved institutions of minimum 3 years experience. We have 33 QIP centers, IITs, triple IITs and NITs. We allow 50 program, 50 candidate in age, and this for this portal opens twice in a year. Next slide. Twice in a year. Okay. Twice in a year. First in normally April, May, and secondly October, November. Next scheme is research promotion scheme. In research promotion scheme, this is research promotion scheme was started in 2003-4, one of the main scheme promoting research and innovation in the AICTE approved institution. Now this scheme is, next slide please. This scheme is revamped as restructured as AICTE Research Promotion Scheme Lab to Market. In this scheme, we want to support AICTE approved institutions with funding and mentoring for translation research having scope of TR level 6 or 7 or something more than that. In this, we call application in the month of July, and most July, and we give funding in the next year. Let's say we called in the, it takes 1 year to complete the process. Next please. Next please. This is the link and distinguish. Yes, this is link schemes.aict-india.org. We call application in July. Last year we opened application in July 25 and funding is given. For this year, we will invite application in the July and or maybe August, depending. Next. Distinguished professional scheme is, in this scheme, we utilize the expertise of highly qualified and eminent professionals by creating pool of experts, so that institute can invite them, they can motivate institutes, faculty members, student members. Normally, we invite application from eminent expert in the gap of 3 years, but institute can invite anytime by filling Google form, which is available on ATAL website. Next slide. AICTE IBIP scheme. It's a collaboration between engineering and medical institute for innovation in biomedical domain. Mainly goal was foster multidisciplinary education and solving healthcare problems through collaborative innovation between engineering and medical domain. Next slide, please. This is we call application. This is in 24-25. Maybe we call application as per the requirement. Maybe we expand this scheme. Our once its first phase is completed, we expand this scheme in bigger manner. Next slide. Now coming to student development schemes, technical book writing and e-com portal. Link is given. AICTE Smarthan Internship Connect, then AICTE Sankalp, AICTE Parag. Next slide, please. This is AICTE technical book writing. As per NEP, the engineering education can also be in the mother tongue. To promote that, and as per NEP, AICTE took a key initiative, and we developed dedicated web portal to promote this books, technical books in their mother tongue, especially in 12 Indian regional languages. This e-com portal was launched by Honorable President of India on 11th November 2022. This is portal link ecom.aict-india.org. In this, you can find books of first year, second year, and third year engineering domain. Total 815 books are available in this portal. All books are open access and freely available. Next slide. Next slide. Yes, this is link for your ecom, and you can anytime access this portal throughout the year, and you can download these books anytime. Total 815 books are available, fully aligned with NEP and our AICTE model curriculum. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. This is AICTE Samarthan Internship Connect. This scheme provides exposure to youth from Jammu and Kashmir, Leh, Ladakh, and other Andaman, Nicobar, and other areas to to pursue their to do internship in their top institute of the country, IITs, IIITs, IHM, ICER, NITs. Currently, we have 28 host institutions, 28 host institutions in this scheme. Normally, we open in the month of May when this end semester exam, April end or May, and this scheme starts from June, July. That is student vacation period. This is link. Here is the link. samarthan.aict-india.org, and this scheme is mainly giving high impact exposure to the remote area students. Next slide, please. This is AICTE Parak student learning assessment. This is to bridge the gap between industry and academia, so that student can self-assess their knowledge and they can acquire skills of 21st century. This mainly we want to bridge the gap between academia and industry. Next slide, please. Yeah, this is the Parak data. Till date, 4587 institute, 43,000 plus faculty members. My sincere request is please join yourself as well as ask your student to join this Parak portal so that they can continuously assess their knowledge and upgrade their knowledge continuously. Next slide, please. This is all about Training and Learning Bureau scheme. I am happy to take questions after this session. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Luthra. Now I would like to start the presentation about the Scholarship and Grants Bureau. Myself, Dr. Amit Datta, I am Director for Scholarship Grants and Scholarship Bureau. Can we have the presentation, please? Next, please. The Scholarship and Grants Bureau is offering the scholarships and fellowships, which is named as the AICTE Doctoral Fellowship, AICTE Postdoctoral Fellowship, AICTE Pragati Scholarships Scheme, which is for girls, AICTE Saksham Scholarship for specially abled students, AICTE Sonath Scholarship, AICTE Postgraduate Scholarship. Next. And these are the schemes which is running under the IRG, which is called as the non-plan. So AICTE support to students for participating in competition abroad, AICTE Aura schemes, AICTE Saraswati Scholarship Scheme for girls students. This is mainly for the BBA, BCA, BMS degree colleges, AICTE Yashashvi Scholarship Schemes, and AICTE Mitux Global Research Internship Scheme, which is going to be start in the month of August, 5th of August onwards. Next. So one by one, I will actually explain the detail, brief detail about the schemes. AICTE Doctoral Fellowship Schemes. This is mainly to actually nurture the strong culture of research and knowledge by developing a robust ecosystem in AICTE approved institutions. So we mainly invite applications through our portal. Portal address is given here, fellowship.aict.gov.in. portal is right now open. You are requested to make use of it and please apply. The amendments which we are giving to the JRF fellows is 30,000 rupees per month, and for SRF 42,000 rupees per month. Annual contingency amount is rupees 50,000. And apart from this, HRA is as per applicable as per the government rules. Next, please. So I would like to give here the brief data about the state of Tamil Nadu. As of now, we have 24 beneficiaries from the state of Tamil Nadu and 3 beneficiaries from the Puducherry. So the response is little less. We request you to kindly apply for the schemes. Now the AICTE postdoctoral fellowship, which is started last year itself, and this is another way to actually give the handholding in the research and innovation areas where the postdoctoral fellowships can be offered. So candidate should be below 35 years of age and age relaxation as per the Government of India norms. So total number of fellowships is 200, where the financial assistance has been given rupees 65,000 per month, plus HRA as per Government of India norm, plus annual contingency amount of rupees 50,000. So the session has already been started for the last year candidates. This year also the portal is open. Please make a use of it and apply. Next, our Pragati scholarship scheme. This is the scheme, very unique scheme for the girls students. So we are providing rupees 50,000 per month financial assistance to the meritorious girls for encouraging them to pursue their higher education. This has given a better impact, and it has given the impact to continue their education, where the drop ratio has also been down. So 5,000 diploma girls and 5,000 degree girls will get the scholarship amount. So right now the portal, which is the National Scholarship Portal, is also open for this year scholarships. So our request to the faculty members and the institutions, kindly circulate this to among the students so that they can apply in time, so that they will get the benefit. Next. So just want to give an idea, the candidate which are currently receiving from the scholarship from the state of Tamil Nadu is 1416, and from the Puducherry is 87. If you can see the total amount of seat which is reserved for the Tamil Nadu is 1,500. So nearly we are reaching to the target for this particular state. The Saksham scholarship scheme, this is for the specially able students, which we are giving also through the NSP portal, and the amount which is given for this particular scholarship is rupees 50,000 per month. So the amount remains same, but the eligibility conditions are required to be fulfilled. So AICTE will have will offer you the scholarship through the NSP, and our request to please see the eligibility criteria, where the special ability is minimum 40% disability to encourage this, and the family income from all resources should not be more than 8 lakhs rupees per annum. Next, please. So currently, this is the response from the state of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry. 211 students have received last year the benefits of this scholarship, and 4 students from the Puducherry. Now the Sonath scholarship schemes. This is the scheme for the wards of the armed forces, central paramilitary forces, military in action, which is called Shahid, and the parents is suffering from the critical life-threatening diseases, and or the died severely disabled, about 80% in accident. And this is the scheme which is extended for the COVID-19 affected also. So approximately we are receiving the student response from the state of Tamil Nadu is 393, and the Puducherry 7. The beneficiary amount remains 50,000 per month. Now the postgraduate scholarship scheme, which is the PG scholarship scheme, this has been given for the GATE and seat qualified students. So the amount which is given for this particular category is 12,400 per month for every student up to the 24 months. This is also through the direct beneficiary transfer. So your Aadhaar seeded account will get this benefit. So pgscholarship.aict.gov.in. So you can use the portal URL and please apply for the scheme. Next. So currently 725 students are receiving the benefits from the state of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry about 18. Now support to students for participating in competition abroad. This is a very unique scheme where AICT is supporting the students who are going for participation in the competition abroad, where 2 to 6 students team can be formed and competition at international level in order to encourage the engineering student to improve their knowledge in technical education. So this initiative foster a culture of the research, innovation and competition among the students. So maximum 2 lakhs rupees per student is been assigned for this particular scheme. So please make a use of this URL and apply for our scheme which is the going on. Next. This is the scheme for the AICT augmentation utilization research assets. This scheme is also been launched for promoting the utilization of AICTE. So these institutions are registered their apparatus on the AICTE portal. AICT is launching the scheme AICT Aura by providing the financial assistance aid of rupees 2 lakhs to a full-time regular faculty approved institution students, PG scholars, PG students of ADF scheme students, QIP scheme students. They can make a use of this scheme by using the URL address. Next, please. This is the Yashasvi scheme, which is in order to motivate the students to pursue the engineering education at diploma and UG level in the core branches of the engineering. So this scheme is designed for for promoting the core branches. So they should have the family income should be less than the 8 lakh rupees per annum. For the degree students, it is the 50,000 per annum, and for diploma, it is 30,000 per annum. Next. So right now, the beneficiaries from the state of Tamil Nadu is 497, and from the Puducherry is 9. Next is the Saraswati Scholarship Scheme for girls, mainly for girls who is studying in the BBA, BC, and BMS courses. So the total number of scholarship is 3,110 and the scholarship amount is 20,000 per annum. The eligibility conditions has been given here where the family income should not be more than 8 lakh rupees. This is the eligibility clause. Next, please. So right now only 137 students are getting benefit from the state of Tamil Nadu and only 4 students from the Puducherry. Next, please. So this is the AICT METEX Global Internship Research Program. This is the MOU signed with the Government of Canada. I really want to thanks and congratulate our leadership here in AICT, Honorable Member Secretary Madam and Chairman Sir, for their initiative for signing the MOU with the Canadian government and providing this unique research internship for our AICT approved institutions. So this portal is going to be start on the 5th of August onwards. So we are going to officially launch this scheme on the first week of August. Next, please. So this is also the grant for organizing conferences. This scheme, which also provides the financial assistance to the AICT approved institutions for organizing the grant. These are the eligibility guidelines for the institutions who are eligible to apply under this grant. Next, please. There is a 2 category under this GOC scheme. Category A for organizing the predefined themes, where AICT has given a list of themes where we are giving the maximum rupees 3 lakhs on the reimbursement basis. And category B, where the conferences are proposed by the institution in the emerging areas. So they are going to receive rupees 2 lakhs on the reimbursement basis. Next, please. So this is the AICT flagship scheme, AICT Idea Development, Evaluation and Application Schemes. Under this scheme, we are providing the financial assistance. So the project cost is about 1 crore rupees, and AICT is about 90 lakhs rupees, where AICT is giving the 1/3 of this financial assistance. So the application shall be called on the portal. Please watch continuously on our AICT portal. Next, please. Now, next scheme is for the scheme for promoting interest, creativity and ethics among the students. So there is a scheme which we are actually motivating students to develop the model clubs in the colleges, where the 1 lakh rupees has been given for the model clubs. Next, please. So this is not last but not the least, the modernization for removal of obsolescence from the lab. So ModLab is one of the promising schemes which is started from the 95-96, and the financial assistance of rupees 30 lakhs has been given. The duration of the scheme is 2 years. So please watch out our portal for the next call of the scheme. Now the AICT cafes, please skip this. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Now I would like to invite Madam Gujju Manishri, Director, Triple S JKL, for the schemes presentation.
Good afternoon to all. Thank you, Zataji. I'll talk about the PM Triple S scheme. This is now called PM USPY SSJKL scheme. This is a flagship scheme of Ministry of Education and executed by AICT under the PM USP umbrella. The target demography is class 12 passed or diploma stream students holding a valid authorized domicile of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. The primary objective of the scheme is to drive national integration and financial empowerment by funding top-tier undergraduate education outside the UTs of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. The approved funding architecture is the transfer of directly into the verified institutional account through PFMS, that's strictly in alignment with maximum ceiling bracket defined with the official scheme guidelines. Maintenance allowance is a fixed allocation of 1 lakh per annum to the student's account. Next one. The scholarship distribution and financial assistance is a scholarship scope is 5,000 fresh scholarships are offered annually under the SSJKL scheme. All admissions are supernumerary except medical and on my own admissions. Scholarship distribution is 2,070 scholarships for general degree courses and 2,830 scholarships for professional engineering courses and 100 scholarships for medical courses. So general degree courses includes BA, BCom and BSc. And professional courses include engineering, BSc nursing, B pharmacy, B architecture and HMCT, etc. And medical equivalent is 100 seats. So the general degree, the fee structure is 30,000, and professional degree it will be 1.25 lakhs, and medical BDS is 3 lakhs. So maintenance charges all through it is 1 lakh. And this is a unique scheme where the AICTE disburses academic fee directly to the institution and maintenance allowance through NSP to the students' direct Aadhaar authenticated account. Next. The institute's willingness is given on AICTE willingness portal. So as on date, the willingness given by institutions are around 779, like architecture, agriculture, engineering, general, HMCT, nursing and all. So these are basically the NIRF top 100 institutions or AICTE accredited institutions with 3 courses at least, and 80% intake is filled by the institutions. Next slide. The PM Triple S portal is now open for admissions. And now it started on 16 July and it will end on 27th of July for registration and submission of applications. And this scheme is where the AICTE makes admissions directly. So the counseling process now started, and we have approached the state government and they have a facilitation cum verification centers. because the admissions are made by AICTs. The document verification is done by facilitation centers at the Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, and the admissions are made through merit-based online process. And the final admissions will be declared on 7th August. Next. The counseling for PM triple S 26-27 open, and document verification is in progress. Next. So ongoing activities are like institute claim processing and fee disbursement. And this is direct institutional payouts. Once the institute submits their claim, AICTE directly transferring the approved academic tuition fees into the verified bank accounts of respective institution through PFMS. The processing phase is disbursement of academic fee currently under process across all active academic years. The financial verification and payment process, the centralized verification, financial rollouts are being executed in phases upon verification of institutional claims and student continuation certificates. Next. The National Scholarship Portal is now open, and the students are required to register themselves, and all the nodal officers are requested to help them to register the National Scholarship Portal. So SSA maintenance fee for the students who have not yet on an NSP, AICTE will directly disburse the scholarship maintenance allowance to the student's account. Next. So crucial directives for our institute and principals and nodal officers is the zero student harassment. Like once the students has completed the course, the nodal officers are required to release their certificates, and they should not hold, because the academic fee is directly reimbursed by the AICTE. So AICTE is responsible to release the scholarship. So you are requested not to harass the students and release the certificates. Next. So in Tamil Nadu, as on date, from 2015-16 onwards, 939 students are passed out from there, and we expect this time also the good number will join this SSJK scheme. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, madam, for the brief description about the scheme. Now, I would like to invite Madam Mani Sharma, a Deputy Director from the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, for the Prime Minister Internship Scheme. So over to you, madam.
Hello, good afternoon, sir, and thank you for giving this opportunity to us to present about the Prime Minister Internship Scheme. Can I share the presentation? Is there any way, or I will just give a brief introduction of the scheme for everyone's benefit. I think the camera, I don't know, I'll just try to. I'll just try to open my camera.
Yes, madam. You can start briefing. By that time, our team will share the presentation.
Okay, sure. Is my video visible?
No, madam. Video.
Okay, okay, that's fine. I think I'll just share. I'll just start briefing a little bit. So the scheme was announced in the budget of 24-25, and it was meant to. So the presentation is shared right now. Can
Yes,
we go to the next slide? So essentially what the scheme does is that it aims to provide internship opportunities to students in the age group of 18 to 25 years in top companies. And it was announced in budget of 24-25, and the pilot project of the scheme is going on. The motive of the scheme is to enable the youth to gain exposure to real life business environment, wherein they are placed in the companies across varied professions and employment opportunities. So as of now, the round 3 of the pilot project is going on, and we have made a few changes to the scheme, that now 6 or 9 now the companies can provide internship opportunities for 6 months or 9 months. That is up to the company. The scheme is administered through the PM internship portal. Monthly financial allowance of 9,000 per month is given to the candidates. Apart from this, one-time financial grant of 6,000 rupees is also given for the whole duration of the scheme. A lot of companies are also providing additional financial incentives to the candidates, to the interns who are working under these companies. But that is on the prerogative of the company, whether it wants to provide additional financial assistance or additional benefits, or that is up to the company. The scheme also provides, we also provide insurance opportunities. More than anything, the scheme is essentially a means for the youth to gain exposure, to enter into the corporate atmosphere, to network with industry professionals, and to get such opportunities whereby they can advance their future career options. Can we go to the next slide, please? So this is the value proposition for academics institutions. Currently, even the final year graduate and postgraduate students are allowed to uh, apply for internship under the PM internship scheme. So what it provides, how it provides a benefit for the academic institutions is that it provides an access to their students for top industry opportunities, internship opportunities with the top companies across 31 sectors in India are currently posted on the PM internship portal. The role clarity and mentored execution. What this exactly means is that when a company is posting an internship opportunity, then it clearly posts what kind of opportunity, what kind of work experience, what kind of exposure the candidate would be getting during the internship period. Standardized internship delivery and monitoring. So essentially, what this means is that uh, in the in this whole ecosystem, there's a nodal officer, there are mentors in the companies which are specifically assigned by the companies to guide the PM interns, and we through the portal are monitoring their internship, because the companies are clearly providing what kind of internship experience they would be providing, and the grievances can be raised by the interns, if any, on the portal, which we are addressing. Aligned with the NEP 2020, the PM internship scheme supports the integration of industry internship in line with objectives of NEP and AICTE internship policy. So essentially, what in our experience, we have seen that the PM interns are getting a good exposure of the corporate environment. Final year students are also allowed to enter the scheme, and a lot of them are also getting placed. Even though we do not say that employment is the only that we are guaranteeing in employment, but because of the kind of exposure and learning that they're getting in the internship experience, a lot of the interns are actually getting placed in the same companies or in different companies also, because of the internship, because of the learnings that they get during the internship period. Can we go to the next slide? This details the candidates eligibility criteria. Youth age between 18 to 25, candidates who have passed high school. So the internship opportunities are available to candidates who are 10th pass, 12th pass. They may be possessing a certificate from ITI, they may hold a diploma, or they may even be postgraduate students, and even final years students are eligible to apply. However, they must not be as in this is the exception to to candidates undergoing full-time education. These are the other ineligibility criteria. those who have completed or are undergoing skill apprenticeship or any other training program are not eligible, and the income of family member must not exceed 12 lakh per annum, and the family member should not be permanent or regular government employee. This all of this is also based on self declaration basis by the candidate. So the higher educational institution or the company, they do not they do not have to verify uh, the income, etc., criteria, etc., for the candidate. Can we go to the next slide? This this slide essentially gives a bird's eye view of the candidate's journey through the to the PM internship scheme. Essentially, the candidates can apply to the scheme through the portal, and everything on the scheme is to be done through the portal. For instance, if the youth they go on the PM internship portal, they can explore the internship as per their location, as per their interest, as per their sector, field, or qualification, and then they have to apply for the internship opportunity. The company can lay down its selection criteria. They can conduct interviews, or they may select candidates on the basis of their profile. And after the company, and on the basis of the agreement by the company and the candidate, the company may give a joining date to the candidate. The internship period may be of 6 to 9 months, and after the joining is done by the candidate, the candidate gets 3,000 rupees as allowance, one-time allowance, first tranche of the one-time grant. And after the completion of every month, the company will pay 900 rupees to the candidate, and the government will transfer 8,100 to the candidate in their Aadhaar seeded bank account. Any additional financial incentives or transportation or food or lodging benefits may be given by the company, but that is based on the company's prerogative. Next slide, please. So this is just a view of the portal, uh, and this is how the portal looks like. So we can move to the next slide. This just shows where all active opportunities for graduates and postgraduates are currently there in the PM internship scheme. So we can see that there are currently live opportunities in all the states and UTs of the country, and these are there. Uh, essentially, all the institutes may be encouraged uh, to encourage their final year graduate and postgraduate students to apply for these opportunities, and I'm sure some people will find opportunities as per their interest and qualifications, of course. Next slide, please. These are some of the top companies that are already there and that are already posting internship in under the PM internship scheme. We can see in oil, gas, and energy, we have NTPC, ONGC, Power Grid, Reliance, Adani. In automotive, we have Maruti, Mahindra, Eicher, Hero Motors, Tata Motors, Ashok Leyland. Travel and hospitality, also we have a lot of big groups: ITC, Lemon Tree, DLF. IT and software development, we have Tech Mahindra, IBM, Infosys, Genpact. So we can see that there are, and these are just a few of the sectors. We have internship opportunities across 31 sectors, and they are present in all the states and UTs of the country. So the candidates can also see exactly where an internship opportunity is located. So they can choose and apply for internship opportunities close to their place. They can see what internship opportunities and what companies are offering additional benefits. So they can apply as per their role preference, as per their sector preference, as per their location preference. I think the scheme is providing a major gateway to the corporate world, to the uh, to the students who are undergoing graduation or post graduation. So it's a win-win for all, because the companies get an opportunity to train today's youth, train young minds, and build their future workforce. And the interns who are not getting placed already and who are looking to gain valuable experience, can apply through the scheme to the big companies that they're interested to be a part of. We can go. I think this is all. Any questions? I can take any questions. Uh,
Yeah, so questions will be taken at the end of this webinar, madam.
sure.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the brief description. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Deepan Sahu for a brief presentation on the AICTE Innovation Cell. Innovation side.
Thank you, Ji and Mitra ji and AICT, and especially thanks to our honorable member secretary ma'am for conducting this kind of orientation and sensitizing sessions zone-wise, especially to let our stakeholders, especially the institutions and the faculty and student members, to know about various AICT initiatives. And among all these initiatives, innovation initiative is one of the prominent one and much highlighted in the NEP. And AICT is into this innovation vertical since 2016, just immediate after the India started Startup India and Stand Up India campaign in 2016. So in the last 10 years, AICT has introduced many interventions and schemes and the programs to make our education institutions innovative and entrepreneurial. And please go ahead. So all these all interventions are actually aiming and complementing or supplementing the NEP objective. So either it is a skill or it is a innovation or entrepreneurship or research or experiential learning. So all this kind of actually are integral part of our NEP objectives. Go to the next. So you can see that under the AICTE Innovation Cell umbrella, we have multiple initiatives that is focusing at the higher education, focusing at the teachers, focusing at the schools and of the school students. That means we are approaching a multi-pronged and holistic and comprehensive approach to improve the innovation and entrepreneurship landscape or innovation ecosystem in our education institutions. Okay, next. So one of the major initiatives under this innovations cell is the formulation and implementation of NISP, National Innovation Startup Policy. It came into the picture in 2019, and since then, more than 3,200 plus education institutions have developed their own innovation entrepreneurship policy through regular handholding and guidance support from Innovation Cell. And it has first time attempted to make institutions to come up with a policy document, with vision document, how that institutions can develop the mechanisms at the institutions level and also policy provisions to facilitate this innovation and entrepreneurs to happen and channelizing the resources. So it has made provision that 1% of the total budget of the institutions should be kept for the innovation and entrepreneurship, And also it has created mechanisms for IP ownership mechanisms, then equity selling mechanisms in the incubation units. So many gray areas it has highlighted, and because of this, many institutions are able to streamline their university ecosystems through these policy provisions. Then our next attempt was to how to define the ecosystem in our education institutions in an objective manner, to set up parameters and indicators so that every institution can measure their ecosystem in an objectively, and gradually they can strategize that in which component they have to focus more to make that ecosystem a balanced form, and also in a responsive form. So you can see all these parameters are already aware of, more majority institutions are already aware of, and it highlights upon the activities, it highlights upon the infrastructure, IND courses, also it highlights upon innovations, patents and startups and intellectual properties, technology transfer from institutions. Now it is all these parameters are part of the NIRF innovation meeting, but before that it was auto ranking of institutional innovation achievement. Please go to the next. So the most promising and most rewarding initiative is called Institutional Innovation Council. It has provided a very good digital platform in a decentralized way, and making institutions to know about how they are going to engage each and every stakeholder at the institutions level, and they will make each and every effort recognizable, and then gradually it contributes to the institution's performance in terms of innovation and entrepreneurship at the end of the academic year. And now more than 17,000 plus 17,000 plus institutions across all 36 states and union territories have these IICs in all types of institutions, starting from technical, non-technical, universities, IITs, IIMs, and also polytechnic institutions. And this through IIC, institutions are actually trying to streamline, strengthening, or also establishing ecosystem in their campuses. Go to the next. And in the last 9 years, you can see that we started with 0, and now we have reached to the 70,000 plus, and engaging more than 2 lakhs students and 1.5 lakh faculty members and more than 20,000 external experts as part of the council in their respective institutions. And Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu are actually states where you can find the maximum adoption of these IICs. Go to next. And under this IIC umbrella, we have 5 major schemes, and one of the schemes is called Innovation Ambassador Training Program. This is self-paced mode training program where institute nominate the IIC faculty members to undergo the self-paced mode training programs of different modules like basic level, advanced level, upskilling, reskilling, and gradually they upgrade their knowledge of innovation entrepreneurship. Then they contribute back to the ecosystem in terms of evaluator, verifier, mentor, and also entrepreneur and innovator and inventor also. So so far we have more than 98,000 faculty members has been registered and nominated by the institute, and out of which more than 45,000 faculty members already completed their basic level and advanced level trainings, and they are contributing back to the ecosystem. Similarly, the impact lecture session is another scheme through which we provide a small grant support to the institutions, especially from the aspirational districts, from the Ladakh, Leh, and Jammu and Kashmir, Northeast regions, especially hilly regions, and rural and village areas where the small institutions are located, to conduct impact lectures by inviting experts from the national or state level ecosystems, and where it is acting as a curtain raiser for the institutions where to start and how to start. And because of this, many institutions, by more than 2,000 plus institutions have been benefited because of this scheme, and they have upgraded themselves to the next level in the term of IIC performance. Then our next program is called Mentor-Mentee program, which is also a small funding program system, funding mechanism provide the mentor institutions in a ratio of 1:5. That means one mentor institutions provide mentoring supports to the up to 5 mentee institutions, and mentee institutions are actually newly established IIC or lesser performing IICs or non-technical institutions or smaller technical institutions located in the village areas, whereas the mentor institutions are the highly performing institutions having streamlined ecosystem like incubation unit, technology transfer cells, and pre-incubation facilities, and wealth mechanism of innovation and startup ecosystem, and consistent performance in the last 3 to 4 years are considered as mentor. Every year this mentor institution name is changed, and they provide support to the up to 5 mentor institutions, and so far more than 500 plus mentor institutions have been engaged, and 2,500 plus mentor institutions have received the benefits. And the next scheme is called funding scheme, where AICTE and Innovation Cell provide funding supports to especially innovations at the TRL stage of 4 to 9. And we have already finished more than 3 editions of UT Innovation Challenge. And UT Innovation Challenge 2025 is still in process, and we have in the second level, and the result is awaited. But in the last 3 editions, more than 250 such innovations has been funded with grant support up to 10 lakh rupees. And out of these 230 innovations were supported, around 180 innovations have been converted into innovations and startups, and around 100 patents have been registered by these innovations while in the process of development of the innovations. And another important program is called UT Innovation Repository in institutions. It is an integral part of IIC, where every institutions create a repository of ideas, innovations, patents, copyrights on a regular basis, scouting from the students, faculty, and alumni members, and then they link these innovations and ideas startups with the nearest incubation unit, or the incubation unit exists in that institute, and provide extending the support that reduces the redundancy efforts at the institutions level. So these are the mechanisms at the institutions level. Please go next. And already have explained the different levels of the innovation ambassador trainings that is already in practice: basic level, advanced level, reskilling, and upskilling. These are the very uniquely designed self-paced mode, and the nominated faculty from IIC they undergo, and after completion of this training, they engage in more than 5 different types of activities on a voluntary basis. That is returning back to the society in terms of the skills and the intelligence what they have in the domain of innovation and entrepreneurship. Please go to next. So UT Innovation Repository already have defined. This is the so it stands for young, unique, knowledgeable, and talented innovators. So UT Innovation Repository is now existing in more than 2,800 IIC institutions, and more than 2 lakh plus registrations of individuals, and more than 1,80,000 ideas, innovation startups are from these institutions has been registered, and they are now taking the pipeline for incubation units in our country. Go to the next. So all the other schemes already have explained that in the last 5 years, what kind of funding systems we have and the impact created by these through these innovations funded by AICTE Innovation Cell. Please go to next. So this is also a unique program called MBA of PGDM in Innovation, Entrepreneurship, and Venture Development. This is uniquely designed, that is implemented by the department of the university or the college, along with the incubation unit of that institute in a very collaborative manner, where the students enter with an idea level or with an innovative mindset or problem solving mindset, and they undergo the skilling and then experiential learning in the startup or incubation unit. Then the second year, they either choose a track to become a startup founder by registering startup in the incubation unit of that institute, or they choose the other tracks like policy entrepreneurship, then social enterprising, then family enterprising, all kind of things. They can choose these multiple tracks. Similarly, we have introduced another program called minor degree in innovation, entrepreneurship, venture development, which is also very uniquely designed up to 20 credit. The students can earn during their whole 4 years of academic period in the technical institutions, where by engaging themselves in various innovation entrepreneurship activities, innovation projects, and startups, they can earn, and gradually when they will make a progress, then they accumulate the credits, and gradually they will be eligible to get the minor degree along with the PE certificate what they will earn from the institution. Please go to the next. So IICs are also helping in institutions, especially order taking labs exist in the institutes, by providing mental support, guidance, and training on regular basis. So far, more than 2,100 IICs, they are helping more than 4,200 order taking labs across the country. Please go to the next. So we have 11 innovation centers spread across, and these are our regional centers converted into the innovation centers where technology transfer professionals are deployed, and they are helping to taking our central initiatives, AICTE initiatives to the ground in their respective zones. Also, they are conducting various regional activities through which they are actually helping and providing handholding supports to the institutions in terms of awareness creation on invention, intellectual property generation, technology transfer, commercialization, all these various domains where actually needs regular handholding supports. Please go to the next. So these are the services or the supporting verticals we have at the innovation centers. They engage in IP literacy generation, they engage in technology transfer, IP commercialization, and also they provide technical assistance in technology readiness level and market assessment of technologies. They help in establishing industry partnership, industry mentoring linkage, and also we provide capacity building on IIT, it is an established mindset. So all these are the actually mentoring supports, capacity building supports, industry matching support offered by the innovation centers. Please go to next. So, Smart India Hackathon is world's largest open innovation platform, and we started in 2017, and it is more than 3 lakh students are part of this. And I hope you all know that Smart India Hackathon scope registration is already started. 31st July is the last date. So, all please, all higher education institutions, please participate in SIH and register in the scope institution so that problem statement will be open to them soon. Go to next. And this is the overall impact of Smart India Hackathon. You can see that more than 18 lakh students and 9,000 plus institutions and more than 2,50,000 teams see this kind of voluminous engagement at the national level, which creates a vibrancy of among the students towards problem solving, industry and institutional mechanisms that actually drive the institutional innovation ecosystem at the institutions level, especially technical institutions. Please go to the next. And this is called School Innovation Council. So this is the actually result out of our IIC, where higher education institutions no doubt is indispensable, but also schools are also playing very important role, because as per NEP, lobbying starts from the schools, and training the school students at a school level will definitely will generate more quality innovations when they will come to graduate level. So we have a huge number of more than 25,000 school innovation councils and innovation ambassadors in teachers innovation ambassadors, and also we are conducting IT boot camps at the school level, especially handholding our young minds to work on the ideas and the solutions. Go to the next. So one of the more important scheme currently we have is called Kapila scheme, Kalam program for intellectual property, where we provide funding supports to the in a reimbursement mode to the institutions for claiming for the IP filings. So they have undertaken. So up to 100 IP filing supports in AICTE can provide a grant. And because of this, actually, because of the AICTE intervention, the filing fee rate has been reduced drastically. And because of this, now institutions are contributing 65% total intellectual properties come in our country. And this is a very good indicator that India is now moving towards, especially education institutions, moving towards more IP-driven innovations and inventions. Go to the next. And Kapila program is open throughout the year. You can apply and you can claim the reimbursement of the IP fee that we have incurred on a regular basis. So you can see the growth of the intellectual properties from the institution. Please go to next. So master training programs. Okay, thank you very much. This is the part of the innovation cell initiatives.
Thank you, Dr. Deepan, for the brief description about the innovations, their schemes and initiatives. And now I would like to invite Professor More Ramalu, sir, Advisor Regulation Bureau, for his presentation. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. My colleague Dr. Dattaji and Lutraji and other colleagues, and dear Southern region institutions. How many institutions joined? 500. Okay. Right. Very glad to meet you all. Hope you have finished all your approvals related process, and you might have received the extension of approvals and letter of approvals. The main objective of interacting with you is to make you aware of some of the issues related to Regulation Bureau approval process. Some of the we prepared the PPT based on some of the queries you are frequently asking us, and some of the new initiatives what we have brought up in the present APH in the form of addendums and corrigendums. So I would like to brief you What are those things? This will be beneficial to you for applying in the next year approval process. Okay, as you all know, the roles and responsibilities of the Regulation Bureau, that is, we are the body for maintaining the quality and standards of technical education in all the 7 programs, which are engineering and technology, town planning, applied arts and crafts, design, management, hotel management, and catering technology and computer applications. Our main objectives are granting of approvals, extension of approvals and modification of approvals, compliance of norms, physical, hybrid and virtual inspections for coordinating coordinating the institutions for verifying whether the norms and standards are followed or not. Okay, you all know, most of the institutes knows all these things, very conversant with the portal of approval process. But there are few institutions which repeatedly ask us regarding the uploading of some of the documents. There are some mandatory disclosures which are required for public disclosures in your website. So everything should be appearing in your website in the first page itself, not at some corner or somewhere hidden. So that is very important thing. We are rigorously checking each and every institute's website after the approval process. Before also we have checked, and after this also some of the leftover institutions we are going to check, and if something is not there or if it is changed in due course of time, so you will be again notified regarding this, because that is very much required as per the norms of as per APH norms. There are some statutory committees you have to constitute and upload the documents regarding these committees onto your portal. Then only you can able to download your UOS. These committees are well known to you. That is anti-ragging committee, grievance redressal committee, internal committee for sexual harassment, and SCSC committee. No, SCST committee. They must be promptly displayed in your website. So AICTE regulatory norms of APH adherence. This is also one of the things you have to maintain as per the APH. Okay, public verification. For the purpose of public verification of all these institutions, so the AICTE, in the AICTE portal also we display all the institutions which are approved by AICTE. Okay, next important thing is release of FDR and security deposit. So you are repeatedly asking the queries on release of FDR for those institutions whose the FDRs are matured. Everything is now online. Okay, we are not entertaining any physical requests through emails or through the letters, physical request letters. You have to comply the portal. It is very friendly. Whatever that asks, you have to upload the documents like your copies of FDRs and the security deposit details, the latest mandate of bank details. So that is very much required, because you might have changed the bank, whether you changed it or not. The latest bank details are to be uploaded to the portal, so that we will be releasing it. Sometimes what happens, you upload some documents, irrelevant documents, and we reply in the same portal that your documents are not proper. But you are not observing, you are not taking note of these comments, and again repeatedly writing reminders after reminders. But you please check your portal, what we want and our comments. Regulation Bureau time to time, without any delay, gives our comments. What are the lapses in the information you provided? You get it clarified, and within 2-3 weeks itself, your the FDR and security deposit will be cleared. You can say there are so many clearances are required from other bureaus also. You can say within a month, things will be cleared. So there is no delay in the release of these things. We have taken it on priority basis. Okay, so there are, yeah, next please. There are some do's and don'ts that everything is there in the website actually. In our APH handbook, the approval process handbook, it is there. Let me brief about these things. Submit the applications within the timelines. Timelines are very important. Please don't take it for granted that timelines can be extended. Okay, you submit it as per the timelines. If you miss out something, you can request afterwards. Maintain faculty infrastructure requirements as per APH. Update your mandatory disclosures. Constitute mandatory committees. Respond to deficiencies within stipulated time. So these are the major do's, and coming to the don'ts, don't admit students without approvals. Okay, so please don't think that no one is observing. It's not that. Okay, we are getting the information about how many students are admitted to each and every institution. Okay, so do not exceed approved intake. That is another important thing. Approved intake, whatever be the intake you have got, you please admit that much only. Do not run unapproved programs. Okay, you know there are some penal actions to be taken if you do any of these things. So that is also very clearly mentioned in the APH. So do not provide misguiding and misleading information. Do not operate, run the institutions from unapproved locations, or change the locations as you wish without informing AICTE. Okay, there is a set procedure for changing location also. You have to follow these things for change of locations. Okay, now the recent reforms for ease of doing, we brought up biannual admissions system from July session and January session against vacant seats. The January session is exclusively against the vacant seats. Let us say if some seats are vacant in your July session, now you might have taken the approvals. So all the approved seats, if they are vacant or might not be filled up, then you can fill up these seats from July session also. Sorry, from January session, right? And then that is up to you how you have to manage that particular batch, because they'll be directly going to second semester. Okay, and first semester should be whatever be the subjects which are interlinked between first year and second year, you have to manage during the extra times or weekends. Okay, that batch should be complied of all the credits whichever they are required for the first semester. So after the first semester, the credits are complied for that particular batch, and then you can regularize, club both these batches into one. We have brought up a policy of reduced security deposit for institutions in Northeast, UTs, aspirational districts, women-only institutions, and PWD focused institutions. We reduced it to 50%. You can avail this facility. Promotion of experimental learning, that is 50% of time is sufficient for UG. No, it is 40%. For UG, it is 40%. And for diploma, it is 50% at least. So that means the theoretical, the classroom learning will be 60% for UG and 50% for diploma. This is also a new policy we have initiated. You can make use of this policy. the policy guidelines will be framed this very soon. From next approval processing year onwards, we are going to implement this one, and you can very well avail of this one. So that enables the students to embed with the experiential learning. This is nothing but they will be having the edge of quality enhancement, that hands-on experience while the learning. So this is win-win situation for both the industry as well as the institutions, because by the time they are graduated, they are already experienced in that particular system. So this actually avoids the training period for the industries. So this is one unique policy we have initiated, and this you can make use of this policy. And this policy is like the skilling slides were presented by Neetu Bhagat.
No, sir.
No? Okay. So it is like embedded apprentice embedded degree program. But there are some changes with this. Okay. Now, enhanced industry academia collaboration. That is by inducting professor of practice, assistant professor of practice, and associate professor of practice, and by allowing the working professional to and take the admissions to the courses. Okay, and apprentice embedded degree program, that is diploma 1 year and degree 1.5 years. So this is also there. In addition to this, we brought up this experiential learning program. And the other one is simplified online approval process. So this is anyhow you are experiencing, it is very much simplified. But only thing is you have to go through the portal, guidelines, manuals. If any doubt is there, you can always contact our help desk team, which is available all through. Even now also, every time that is available. You have to raise your query first, and then they will attend. Increase the transparency through digital workflows. This is also very the policy new thing we have brought for ease of approval process. Introduction of course-based free fee structure. This is what we would like to brought. This is under the means policy framework stage. It is not yet materialized. Introduction of proficiency scheme. This is there. If anyone, any person for that matter, okay, can register for any particular subject. Okay, be it AI related subjects, be it the mechanical related, electronics related, anything, they can register for a specific subject, so that they can get the degree for that particular subject, and they can get the expertise on that particular subject, and they can be skilled in that particular area. And this will be useful for the people. They need not undergo or enroll for the entire degree. So in the selected subjects, they can get the proficiency. This is another very useful scheme we brought. Choice-based degree system, this is yet to come. Opening of PGDM institutions in multidisciplinary expansion. Communications to be carried out through circular notifications on AICTE institution portal. Okay, this is another thing what you please follow to avoid the fraudulent calls. Your communication should be carried out through circular notifications only. Okay, and yeah. This is a very important one. We are receiving many complaints and calls that you are getting some fraudulent calls and messages who are promising you for helping in approval process. Please don't believe all these things. No one can do anything except the approval process system, except for the regulation bureau. Okay. we follow all the procedures and then only it is approved. Okay. So don't be misguided or misled by the fraudulent calls. Okay. There may be some sources which from within AICTE or from outside AICTE may be helping those fraudsters to call you. But don't be don't become scapegoats for these fraudsters. If anything is there, you please inform through your mails. Okay, so the support system is always you can drop mails through your registered mail ID to the regional coordinators and raise your queries through CSS portal. That is very important, and it will be attended very positively. It is recorded also. Please avoid communicating through emails. Okay, next please. Okay, so this is what I would like to brief to you about the approval process. Okay, yeah, this is another important one. This is for your information. How many institutions statistics of approved intake for the year 26-27. This will be useful to you from Tamil Nadu region. For diploma, applied arts and crafts, 230 intake has been taken. Okay. And for engineering and technology, it is 1,37,100. And for hotel management, it is 390. The total grand total is 1,37,720 seats were requested as an intake for diploma institutions, and for UG it was 1,84,980, and for PG it was 62,622. This is very good figure as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, southern region is concerned. You are I should appreciate here for encouraging the PG courses in your institutions. With regards to the number of institutions, there are 52 number of approved institutions for this one. 52 arts and craft colleges, and there are 3 design institutions, and engineering and technology 3,640, hotel management 25, and the grand total is 3,672 for diploma and 8,681 for undergraduation, and 4,837 for PG. So these are not the unique figures. So there may be, this may be means combination of, so if I'm saying PG means it may be combination of UG and PG also, some of the institutions. So these are the some statistical data which may be useful to you for your knowledge regarding this southern region. Thank you very much. If any query is there, question is there, you please ask.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your presentation and brief description. So let us see if any hand raised. Oh, no hand raised, right. So thank you, the dignitaries from the AICTE, colleagues from the AICTE, respected advisor, sir, and all the institutions who has participated in today's webinar. Thanks for your time. And thank you for the IT team. Thank you, everyone. Thank you from AICTE.